Okay.
Beautiful.
Why did I just get 9 emails? I need to get out of...
Let's see what we can do.
Give me a second. I had... There should be a... Start by going here. I'll let them... That's good. Good. I'll be going until about 9. Maybe a little earlier. It depends on where I'm at. I don't know what your dare was.
Here we go.
I like how I could just kind of attack him, and it's like, no, I've got a thief with me. Hello. Give me a moment. Welcome, Eli.
Hello. Sorry, I've been sick for like the past week, so I haven't really, well, longer than that, admittedly. Be back. Now read the chapter.
Yep.
Ah.
I'll be going until about 9. I don't really have any particular goal in the game today. Just an update for you, because you weren't here last time. I'm playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I usually would have turn-based on, but I'm gonna be reading this, and then I have a guide that I want to look up because I'm going for a specific route.
Finding a certain path.
Well,
Trying to find it even.
Okay, let's see if I can bring it up. So there's this thing up here called Mythic Paths, right? Give me a second. Turn off headgear. Turn off backpack. Turn off glasses. There we go. There's this thing called Mythic Paths, and there's like a bunch of different Mythic Paths you can go for. And I'm going for one of the more complex Mythic Paths that I have like a whole list of things I have to do to unlock it. And so I need to bring up the wiki for it. But May wanted me to read chapter 2 of the Saga of the Volsungs, which is chapter 2, concerning the Rerir and his son Volsung. Siki grew old. He had many enemies, and he was betrayed by those he trusted most. His wife's brothers. Oh, wait, no, that's one sentence. He was betrayed by those he trusted most, his wife's brothers. They ambushed him when he least expected it, when he had only a few men with him, and in the ensuing struggle, Sigi and all the bodyguards with him were killed. Sigi's son, Rerir, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. It's spelled Rerir. There's a lot of R's.
I rear it.
Yeah, was not there when his father was killed. When his father died, Rerir assembled a great number of his friends and local chieftains, and in their presence claimed that his father Sigi's land and kingdom for himself. And once he felt that his claim to the kingdom was secure, Rerir remembered what he owed to his uncles for killing his father. He assembled a large army and went to fight his uncles, since he thought that they had betrayed him so severely that their kinship was now invalid. For this reason, he did not give up until he had killed all his father's killers, even though such a slaughter of near relatives had until then been unheard of in every way. He then took possession of all his uncle's lands and kingdoms and riches, and Rerir became an even greater man than his father had been. Rerir now had plenty of treasure, and a wife who he thought suited him. Nevertheless, they were together a long time without producing a son to be Rerir's heir. Both of them were unhappy about this, and they prayed earnestly to the gods and asked them to grant them a child. Frigg heard their prayer and she told Odin what they asked for. He was not in any doubt about how to help. He sent one of his Valkyries, who was named Hjold, a daughter of the great giant Hrimnir. He gave the Valkyrie an apple and told her to give it to the king. She took the apple, turned into a crow, and flew into Rerir's kingdom, and found him where he sat on a burial mound. She dropped the apple on his lap. He picked up the apple and thought he had an idea of what its significance might be. He went home and met his queen and ate a little of the apple. The queen discovered shortly after she was pregnant. But the pregnancy lasted an unusually long amount of time, while she remained unable to give birth to the child. Eventually it happened that Rerir went into the battle, as kings often do, in order to secure peace for their country. While he was away, he became sick and died of his illness. He intended to go to Odin, which was thought to be desirable in his time. The queen remained pregnant the same way without being able to give birth to the child, and this continued for 6 years. After 6 years of pregnancy, she believed she could not live much longer, and gave orders to cut her open, and this was done. The child was a boy, and as expected, he was already very big when he was born. It is said that the boy kissed his mother before she died. The boy was given the name Volsung, and became the king of Hunland after his father Venrir. He grew big and strong at a young age, and he was bold in every kind of deed that required manliness and courage. He became a great warrior, and he was victorious in his battles. When Volsung was full grown, the giant Hrimnir sent him his daughter Hjon, who had been mentioned before as a Valkyrie who brought Renrir the apple. He married her, and they were together a long time, and had a good marriage. Volsung and Hjold had 10 sons and 1 daughter. Their oldest son was named Sigmund, and their daughter was named Signy. They were twins, and both of them were the foremost and most beautiful in every way of the children of the king Volsung. All of Volsung's children were great, as has been told in stories for a long time. It has become a famous tale that they were extremely proud and were the greatest of all those mentioned in the ancient sagas. The greatest in wisdom and in all sports and all kind of combat. It is said that King Volsung ordered a magnificent hall to be built with a large oak that stood in the middle of the floor with its branches and beautiful blossoms weaving around the beams in the roof. Its trunk standing in the middle of the hall, they called this tree Barnstock. There we go. That's the end of the chapter. Yeah, so the myth heavily implies that the guy was supposed to eat the whole apple, but did not eat the whole apple, which is why she never gave birth. The apple just kind of was left someplace.
You actually did that pretty well.
You missed out on the changeling, the fairies, and then I think I did one about like leprechauns before.
Mm-hmm. Do you only read a singular passage from a myth, or do you read the
So
entire thing?
it depends on how long it is. So I've got a book of Irish fairy and folk tales where I
Yeah,
read the
cool.
entire thing because it's like a poem. That's like a page at most for some of them. For the Volsung Saga, I just read a chapter, which is about a page to 2 pages. I'm not going to read it in the Bane voice. The Bane voice, I can't hold the book while I'm doing.
Someone give this guy another arm.
No, I'm not saying that I won't do it. I'm saying that I can't do it. Because I have to hold something in one hand to do it. Also, I'm probably going to have to turn off the Bane voice pretty soon. Because the Skittles tube is really old.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. Sticking your mouth to that every time.
Yeah, it does not smell great
Speaking into
anymore.
it is- yeah. You sound a little bit rough right now.
Yeah, so I picked it up to speak into it for a second, and that's what caused the coughing.
Put it up to his mouth and instantly got some variant of the plague.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. They're like coward, and it's
Tell
like...
him your goodbyes now, chat. He's not gonna be here for long.
Can't make the demons wait.
Okay, I just heard Lan say that we can't make the demons wait, and I've never heard that dialogue line before, but I'm sure it's common. But just like... Can't make the demons wait! Running off to do things. Oh yeah, I'm playing my, I'm gonna turn off turn-based combat for a second, because I'm still looking for the wiki page I was looking for. Unfortunately... Okay, the hot take that May is talking about is I told them to run a Dusclops on a ghost team, and they're like, no, that Dusclops is bad. Do not.
Yet another obstacle.
Bible coming out in full force in the chat tonight. Absolutely lovely.
Did you know that there is a expansion for Create that partners with Pixelmon, Eli? Did you know that?
No, I don't play Pixelmon.
Oh, it's a shame. Basically, it just allows you to auto... It allows you to automate the creation of Pokeballs.
Cool.
We'll make this quick. She will. I don't know. Listen, we don't.
Oh, this is one of my favorite characters.
What else would you have us do?
Oh yeah, Archaludon. You mean the Pokemon that has a 100% accuracy, like almost 200 base power move that is supposed to be 2 turn, but it's 1 turn in the rain? Maybe. Also,
We're sorry, girl, but it is.
I didn't.
They're insane. We've got to do something.
Motive. Why?
We were talking about what type of Pokemon everyone would have. And I said that hers would be a friend. And then she just assumed that I said she was a friend and said demote.
I understand. You're scared. You feel powerless. You think this
Oh yeah, this chick is great. She has a really high charisma stat and persuasion, and you can get her to talk her way out of almost anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Do you have like a limited number of people for your party, or just however many you want?
We have no.
There is a limited number.
Exactly. What were you thinking? The goddess would.
All right.
Also, another great thing is she's one of the
good people, defenders of the city. You just made a mistake. Please don't hurt them.
this is one of the atheist characters that are just kind of pre-written in the Pathfinder. Basically, how atheists in D&D and Pathfinder work, that have been long forgotten, is that they don't think that gods don't exist. They just think they're not worth worshipping.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like
Yeah.
Ember's a lot nicer about it than the other character. The other character was a paladin of Iomedae, and then she just stopped following Iomedae because she kept running into knights that were like super big womanizers, and she's like, I'm equal to them. Why isn't anyone doing this? Must be God's fault. And so she like blames Iomedae for it. Ember just goes, why should I worship them? They're just as lost and confused as I am.
Okay, so it's like the Greek one, sort of, to where they're flawed, and their flaws shape the world around them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, I know her. I see her all the time on the street. She's a couple of cards short of a full deck, if you know what I mean.
I like how they're calling her insane, but she's actually just a child.
Together when we were little. Then you went and got all big.
Hey, if you were to invent a god, what are you making?
Invent a god?
Yeah, if you could make any god.
I think I would
Like,
add,
it can be bullshit.
like
Just go
in
ahead.
in D&D.
No, in general.
Oh, I don't.
Just make one up.
I don't know. Just for D&D, I would add a third dragon god that was like a neutral dragon, because they've got Bahamut, who's a good dragon, and Tiamat, who's a bad dragon. What is question?
Yep, his brain immediately goes to dragons. Not surprised.
You did. We played tag and hide and seek.
Speaking
Then
of,
you and the
no
bigger
model.
boys came up with the game where you all threw stones at me. You laughed so hard. It made me happy too. Then you grew up and went away to do grown-up things.
Oh, you have a question. Oh, but did you like the fact that she's like, then you guys played the game where you threw rocks at me?
And it was awesome.
For the love of... Canabras is too damn small.
Me when Addie finally finds a second talking point.
They all live.
Nah.
You shouldn't listen to
Impossible.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a silly girl, really. Call me Ember.
it's it's very clear what the how the game views her when it's like this action is inherently evil. There are lots of times where it's like, oh, you're encountering like a random tiefling on the street that may be a thief, and it's like you can attack them. That's not technically an evil option, but you attacking Ember is evil. Like, she's just a little bean.
No, don't be silly. I'm very ordinary.
Bean.
She's a little bean.
I know different types of tricks.
What kind of bean?
Soot taught me that.
The kind that casts magic spells, but is actually very kind. She's a cinnamon roll.
Now Soot here, she truly
I don't
is
think
an
that's a
unusual.
bean, but to each
She's
their own.
clever and she can talk, but only to me. She teaches me magic tricks and lots of other stuff. I don't know what I'd do without her.
I must have misheard. This girl joined
Yeah,
our
Camilla is just kind of
We
an
possibly
ass.
this
dirty little beggar.
Sure.
That's okay.
And she's like so happy. Let's look at her stats real quick. Let's look at her stats. She's got a 17 charisma. Let's go to let's see, is it under summary? She's got a plus 12 to persuasion. She's level 3. Do I have anything better I can give her? No. She can't use
One
swords.
hug.
Yeah, she deserves hugs. Oh, well, she also needs a pair of shoes. You know what? Oh, she doesn't have shoes. I was gonna take her shoes and give them to her.
Thick and twisted and evil.
But she's like,
That
what are we doing with this beggar? And it's like, I'm stealing your shoes.
finally shoes.
Okay.
One of the craziest things about RPGs, actually, you can just get a new comrade, take all of their stuff off of them, and then dispose of them.
I do that in Baldur's
Last time
Gate.
on.
Also, I would rather not, by the way,
Last
Mary.
time.
I would rather not.
You can just refund them.
I mean,
That
I
is a thing
could,
you
but
can do.
I'm probably gonna burn this thing pretty soon. I'm just gonna burn it.
You'd better live stream that part. That sounds like actual fun.
Well, I'm not gonna actually burn it because it would kill the environment. Do you know how bad this type of plastic is for the environment? It's bad enough for me, but for the environment, oh no.
Every
I'm
single tree in the northwestern United States would go up in flame with it.
yeah, and I just gave a speech on preserving the bees, so
Oh, that's funny.
are you just gonna buy me a bunch of Skittles? Because no. So the reason I don't just use a cup, the reason I don't use a cup is because this gives a better compression of sound. Whereas a cup is too big. Also, it has been a minute. Yeah, I realized that I was supposed to only be doing that for a minute, not 5.
I mean, you could just apply a filter in OBS and probably get something.
I mean,
similar.
I could. I don't know how to do filters though.
Mhm.
Don't eat the bees. I'm trying to figure out where the storyteller guy is. But I'm gonna finish clearing out this map. And then I'm going back to the building that we came from. Rats. Rats. We are the rats. Hmm.
This is my kind of work.
Hey, that's some magic hide armor, I think. Ah. It's not a very good hidden door if it tells me it's a door. Actually, it makes me feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
I did it. It happens sometimes.
Wait, why did I do that? Why the hell did I do that? I just summoned a demon. That, I bless you, Hattie. Why did I summon a demon?
The world in crimson.
Oh, it's just a +1 armor. Can anybody wear hide? Good news, everybody! No one can wear hide armor!
The heartbeat quickens.
There's actually a guy around here someplace that's like, you seem evil, I'm gonna kill you. But he gives a neat sword. Oh no, he's not chill like that. That's the issue. Oh, she can wear the hide armor. Because I didn't see it. You gotta stop doing that. It makes the Tomo unhappy.
He's taking a nap.
I like how it's like, lawfully, I could attack the drow, but I'm not going to. Maybe. Maybe we're playing it this weekend. Don't know yet.
Loot the random brick in the wall. I see.
Yeah. I still okay, so Land's race is just called Mongrel.
Ooh. So what do Mongols get that the other races don't?
They're well, I was about to say they're crossbreed. They aren't a crossbreed actually. What they are is they are descendant of the first Crusaders who did a lot of murder demon. And then they were kind of like infected by the demon. So that's what that's from. They were around demons too much.
find trouble? No, they did.
Sorry, I have to do this.
I like how she's apologizing to the people we are murdering. Don't eat too much pizza. Not good for your
16
health.
pizza. Yummy.
Well,
Did we step on their toes?
tell Remy no. How did he sneak attack? He walked up to a man and stabbed him.
I mean, gotta refuse that. It wasn't a double dog dare. So everyone knows that's unexcusable. Or unrefutable, rather.
Well, you just tell him that you were told you're not allowed to.
Oh shit, a triple dog. Damn.
Here comes trouble.
The inheritor, guide my blade. I'll cut you wide open.
I got this.
Cover me, all right?
Surrender or else.
Please don't dare her to do things that make her sick. I request humbly.
You've crossed
Land go pew pew.
The spirits demand your blood.
And then land go pew pew.
Survive me.
Right, take you.
Damn you!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both? Something wrong?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh wait, yeah, he can I forgot. Basically anyone wizardy in Pathfinder can copy spells to their spell book. So Ulhif can. This other dude later can.
Another classic. Do something stupid and then watch the consequences come upon you.
So ironically, these weapons are effectively the same. Except one just does a little more damage, but a little less on the bonus damage. So I'm gonna switch them for now. Then go back to this. Actually, two double glaives. Who he win? I mean, it's not the only thing I worry about, though.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Let me draw the first blood.
Who is the aggressor? Oh, it's a fly.
Endure this.
And a centipede.
We can rest after this fight.
Wolf is is an arcane trickster.
Make every strike count.
Oh my lord.
You are today's sacrifice.
Oh yeah, she's a shaman. She's kind of weird.
The wrong mongrel.
How dare you accuse me of doing nothing in Predict City? I mean, he is actually doing nothing to protect the city. Which is funny. Yeah, it's I like letting him do all the talking and then pull out the facts like, nope, you're wrong. That guy's a wizard. He's kind of important, so I like how it's only chaotic. Let's. Can I? I'm really tempted. I'm just gonna kill him. Oh no, I'll become chaotic.
Go for their heart.
A little bit more chaotic. I've been doing only lawful things thus far. Also, he insulted Lan. Fucking one-shot him. What kind of inquisitor is he that Lan could just kill him in one attack?
Are you still here?
He has a magic longsword. He's got better half-blade than me. And he's got a neat shield. Yeah, so this is called the Sword of Right. Deals bonus damage to chaotic creatures. Let's give her. uh, his shield looks cooler than mine. Yeah, those mystic paths. I'm gonna. Oh, there.
Endure this.
Time to share your treasures.
Into the fray.
into the fray.
Wide open.
I was outside his range. Are you buying a sword? Those are expensive. Coming from someone that has a sword.
Wait, you actually bought a sword?
I own multiple swords.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Make every strike count.
I
What
have
material?
I have an iron longsword. I have both of Archer from Fate Stay Night. I have both of his swords made of steel. And I have a I have a lightsaber. And I have a wooden sword.
How much did the steel ones cost you?
So there was a sale going on at why can't I unequip? Where did I get this? I don't know where I got that.
I guess the more important question is, I guess you're gonna have to teach her the way of the sword, but you two gonna duel then?
I don't know.
Ever tried to take them into a con?
Oh yeah, I have a wooden dummy sword. The iron sword cost about $60, and then for both swords, cost about 50 because they were on sale because the place I was getting it from was closing down. Also, this is a +2 shield. Holy fuck. 26 armor?
Kinda crazy. Only a little more? Damn, she must be getting you another sword.
I don't know what it is.
A slightly shorter sword. A short sword, even.
Archer swords are technically considered short swords.
Save the last one for me.
I don't know how to unequip that dagger from my offhand.
Cover me, all right? Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Stab you or zap you, why not both? Sounds like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. No land. Fuck, she just obliterated him.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
She has 2 magic swords.
Wow. Scary.
It's okay, she's not very good. Eli, she's trying to
You can send
summon
me a
you.
DM on Discord, Addy. You have my...
She might also just want your attention to say something.
Oh, okay. Attention granted.
I can find better.
I am intensely staring down upon you. You may speak now.
Oh yeah! They moved!
Oh, the guy next to her?
Yeah,
She means?
it was like ripped off the wall.
Ripped off the wall?
Yeah. Like they
I
ripped
do.
the door open really hard.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still taped in one corner, but it's. I think because I picked up the Aeon Mystic Path, I have a dagger in my offhand now. Someone had approached. I think it'll still be there. He's dipping. So, Desna is the goddess of dreams. In
3 seconds.
what? You said
Oh, nothing.
you said 3 seconds. I was like, what?
I said 3 seconds. Correct.
Um, it would have to still be a reasonable distance for travel. So hopefully not super far.
Congratulations.
If we could, we would. I'm almost halfway to level 4. I adopted a cat in game.
Oh.
Oh, a random encounter on the road.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Oh, it's this guy. I was just talking about him.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check.
Are you trying to join the VC? Is that the question? No, she's not even trying to. She made me tab out for
Oh, I
nothing.
literally just show up. There's no, like, mental games about it. You just do the thing.
An audience. Problematic.
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord
She looks like one of us. But she...
Who? Oh, them. Just an audience. They don't matter. Consider them.
Just don't worry about it so much.
Just shrug instead. It's ironic.
Simple.
I don't care if you're here or not.
Our Lord can wield any kind of weapon.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all.
That is correct. But still, boy, no prompting, please. This experiment has taken me
They have no idea about anything having to do with him.
Great Baphomet to be baffled. Oh, of course everybody knows that.
Yep. And a cow.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting
Oh,
them, but it
she's in the
seems
waiting
that
call.
with a broth or two.
It's like, I'd like to ask you to stop answering the questions, but you know the answer and they don't. Hello.
Yay.
Damn it.
Hi, best friend.
We've only had
Hi.
Is there any
Hooray, friend acquired.
Ask again.
I'm quite easy to acquire as a
I
friend.
won't let you hurt my friends.
Yippee.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Share your treasures.
Wolf, that he's dead.
Hey, motherfucker.
Yeah, Wolf just kind of walks up and stabs people. He's
What the?
Good guys always win.
he's got a really heavy. He hits really hard.
Surrender. Or
Guys, what was I talking about? Like right before I started bullying Tomo about not bringing me into the call.
You're only allowed to move like 20 miles, or not 20 miles, like 20 feet.
20 feet.
Yep, yep, yep.
You
I
live
love it when I just like, you guys live together now.
you live in a very convenient location to just
really do.
show up.
I really do. I basically am like centralized to school, work, and home for you.
Yeah. That guy just showed. That guy just showed up and said the absence of an answer is an answer too, and he just leaves. What the fuck?
the result is statistically. What
I
about
also
you,
get
boys?
randomly philosophical and then just fuck off. I was trying to say something and now I don't remember what. Oh yes, I was gonna say, with my luck, I will move and you'll be like, that is too far, why would you do this?
You could include him on the discussion of that. That is a thing you can do.
Your answer is correct. Aridin's death dates to 4606,
Good point.
and that is precisely the year when World
Me
War
when I
II
have
ended.
open
The
communication
first
with my
defense started
partner.
back in 4622.
Sick and twisted and evil.
Your knowledge would make Mendez.
I can't believe somebody would do that.
That's correct. Most
Why
I'm-
did I think it?
I see no reason why to stop answering these questions. She's just giving me experience for answering correctly.
It seems to me that I owe you an
Ow.
explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet to be recognized scientific luminary. Do you wish to become my friend? Truth be told, I have no money to pay you.
Plug my phone in
But
so
you
I
will be
didn't
aiding the progress of
cause
science,
Tomo to
and
drag
that
me
is
for
an
no good
excellent-
reason.
Your first is
Anything new for Wolf to write down? No.
I mean, the nice thing is, it's pretty easy to figure out where would be easy for him to still get to and where wouldn't be.
just nearby.
Exactly.
His walls.
Beautiful.
Tomo, your house does have an attic, correct?
I don't know. I don't
That's
think
a
so.
maybe.
He's just like, I don't know if my house has an attic.
That one.
Could stick you in a loft.
My parents' house has an attic, and I will never go up there. Scary. Okay, back to apartment hunting. Oh, that's not helpful. That's a little too far of a drive for him. Unless he wants to drive 3.5 hours.
No, I cannot.
You're like, I will see you once a year.
Yeah,
Literally.
that's about the amount of time that I would be able to.
Yeah. I'm not staying at these apartments. No thank. What's over here? Anything good?
Probably not.
Oh, that's actually not bad. And there's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms.
$3 for one cardboard box.
So I just pulled one of my genius tricks that I used to use all the time for this. Is whenever you're in an encounter, I'm gonna have to throw a bunch of shit on the ground again, then leave and pick it all up again. I have this trick that I use where it's like, oh, I might want to sell some stuff, and so
Sorry, not you. Carry on.
I just throw shit on the ground.
Today's sacrifice.
Endure this. I got
The noise I made was in response to the price of an apartment.
See, it doesn't. So in this game, it doesn't check if you're overweight when you're leaving an area. Once you click the like final leave area button, but it does check when you're clicking the button to leave the area, right? And so, what the trick is, you 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 just kind of drop a bunch of shit, leave, and then pick it up as you're leaving. It's like, oh, you can't travel over encumbered. Well, if I drop, I picked it back up.
Oh my gosh. This is so expensive.
It'll do that.
$15.
Did you just say $15?
$15 Fortnite gift card. Who wants it?
No more Fortnite.
Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
You want me to pay $2,000 a month for that? No! I'd be fighting Tomo every time he comes over. For space to exist. It's a very
vending
tiny.
machine.
What?
Very tiny.
The
No,
vending
we're not.
machine.
Tomo and I are not moving into a vending machine.
Why not?
That's no.
No?
No. I'm not living in a vending machine.
Why not?
With or without him, I'm not living in a vending machine.
Damn.
You ready to watch me sell literally everything in my inventory? I say that, but it's not gonna be literally everything.
Okay,
not that. Let's try. Mm. Jeez. Although the square footage isn't bad. Oh wait, I like these ones.
Oh, hold on to this scrolls.
There's a fireplace.
Oh no. I almost sold a very important item.
Don't do that.
I would have had to restart if I sold it.
There's a fireplace.
That you'll never use.
Bold of you to assume I won't crack that bitch open and make s'mores in the living room.
Nah, you're not.
Oh, I would.
Nuh-uh.
Any magic shit to buy from this guy?
Tomo's gonna be like, where is all our fucking money going? And I'm just like, marshmallows.
Mortmellow.
Marshmallow.
Mortmellow.
It's not gonna be Monster anymore.
Only Mortmellow.
Won't explicitly state it, but you will notice the signs, largely the ones disappearing from the road, the wood of which being used in the fireplace.
He does have magic items, but I can't use any of them, nor can I afford them yet.
Tomo opens the pantry and gets fucking bombarded by graham crackers and chocolate bars.
Wham quack.
Graham cracker.
So, now I can go. I need to get to the abandoned library. That's the thing. That's the goal. I gotta do that before stream end.
Okay.
I got...
So he's sticking to his schedule.
What question?
I need the boyfriend's opinion.
On what?
If I go out east, is that too far?
What do you mean when you say out east?
Like, if I go the other side of 205, out that way.
How far out east is the question?
Well, I don't know. Like, if I'm still in, like, if I don't go past the target, is that fine?
Make every strike count.
It'll be like out east. Out east where? I don't...
By the target!
Yep, that's what we're waiting for.
Well, I don't know what else to say to him to describe where I'm talking about.
I'm not the king of Ithaca. If you want me to take an Odyssey, I can't do that.
Can't make the demons wait.
Oh, is that too far out?
I don't know.
Oh.
But you say docs or something. We both have very common names.
Wait, what?
May was like, yeah, go, do it, dox yourself. And it's like...
Yeah, your name is very common.
Actually, if you type my name into Google,
It's like some Christian singer, isn't it?
yeah, there's a Christian rock singer.
Yeah.
And it's actually him. He's actually the Christian rock artist.
How do I...
I actually think if you typed my name into Google, you'd find me right away.
How do I find this?
What is he trying to find?
Give me a second.
Are you trying to find the target?
No.
I was like, what are we trying to find here? Okay, I'll just stay on the current side of 205. Just save everybody's sanity. Eli, are you gonna come live on the walls?
If you occasionally put like a piece of cheese outside of the mouse hole, I'll go ahead and grab it.
Okay, yeah.
Eli, I forgot to talk to Staunton Vane.
We're gonna rest after this hunt.
I will give you some cheese through the little hole.
Mmm, sharp cheddar.
How'd you know it was gonna be sharp cheddar?
Wishful thinking.
Well, that's my favorite kind of cheese, so that's the cheese you're gonna get.
Let's go!
I am not a Christian rocker, but there's a Christian rocker that shares a first name, last name, and a middle initial with me that also happens to be from a similar area.
I just love how Eli and are like, fuck yeah, sharp cheddar, and then Tomo chimes in, I'm not a Christian rocker.
Not yet.
No, but ironically, my cousin-in-law is.
Distract them from me.
What do we have to do to get Tomo to become a Christian rock artist?
I'll cut you wide open.
Or do we just mark that as not happening?
I mean, I can do vocals, I can kind of do mandolin, I can also kind of do the keyboard.
Okay.
Tomo, you're the kind of guy who I could imagine being on public AM radio.
I can do drums. I can do drums, kind of.
I thought you said I could do drums.
No. No, I was
Oh my
already
God.
I was already asked about that
Imagine
status
that,
today.
having just a talk show on the radio where for like 3 hours you just try different drugs.
It's just that just makes me think of like someone in Skyrim just sitting in a room just like, ah, that paralyzed me.
Time to share your treasures.
Yep, someone
Wait.
get this guy a podcast.
I would let Tomo have a podcast.
Just
I'd support it.
Hey, Eli, do you know anything about Warhammer 40K?
Not really. I mean, sort of, but also not really.
Do you know what the Alpha Legion is?
No. The only thing I honestly do know about it is I just like the little like figurines.
So the Alpha Legion is a quote-unquote traitor legion. The reason I say quote-unquote is because no one actually knows. Basically, Alfarius is one of the Primarchs, right? Except he split at birth. So there's him and Omegon. But we think one of them is dead. Because they're the size of normal Space Marines.
Damn, that was fast.
And so he basically they've they trained everybody in their legion to call themselves Alfarius. So for all we know, both Primarchs for the Alpha Legion could be dead, because Dorn killed Alfarius, who was actually Omegon pretending to be Alfarius. Then Alfarius found the corpse of Omegon pretending to be Alfarius and said, I'm going to take up your name, which was actually him taking his name back from Omegon pretending to be Alfarius. But basically, the Alpha Legion are just little shitters. There's a story about them showing up to a psyker world. Psykers are like crazy magic people, right? But they show up to the psyker world and they're like, we need some psykers, right? And so what they do is they poison the water supply so that psykers start dreaming of snakes falling from the sky. And because of how psyker abilities work, since it's become like a collective hallucination, snakes actually start falling from the sky at some point once enough of them start having the same dream. And then these venomous snakes fall from the sky and poison all of them so that they're all paralyzed and some of them die. But that's a risk that the Alpha Legion was willing to make. And then they just came and collected all of them.
I'm realizing something.
There's a bunch of jokes about the fact that the Alpha Legion has forgotten which side of the war they're on, whether they're traitors or loyalists. There's a theory that one member of the Legion, one of the Primarchs is a traitor and one of them is a loyalist. That's a theory that's out there. My favorite is one that I found out was a theory after I had it just as a random idea. Is that there's actually 3 of them. Because one of the symbols of the faction is a 3-headed dragon. But they're the whole point of them is that they're just little shits. There's a bunch of things that they were supposed to do to help the traitors during the Horus Heresy that they just kind of chose not to do. And there's a bunch of things that they weren't supposed to do they just kind of chose to do. They're kind of, I guess you could call them a neutral legion. But it's mainly just the fact that they're little shits.
Playing both sides so they always come out on top.
I mean, that is a theory too. But like they were told, hey, can you slow this guy down so that he doesn't ruin the whole Horus Heresy for us traitor factions? And they just kind of followed behind him at like just far enough away to not have anything happen, but just close enough that they knew that he was there, and they just kind of followed them. And then did nothing. But they also have connections with like one of my other favorite legions, being the Thousand Sons, which are a traitor legion, but not by choice, because their Primarch made a mistake because he didn't know any better, and then kind of like at the beginning of the Horus Heresy, which allowed Horus to get into more of a position of power, which is the opposite of what he wanted. He sent a message to warn people, but accidentally punched a hole in the shield protecting the Earth. And so, the shield protecting the Earth was punctured, and it let a bunch of demons in. So the Emperor had to fight the demons. Because the Emperor had to fight the demons, Horus got into a position of power. And then Horus is just like, yeah, kill that man. And as such, he threw himself into the warp to protect himself.
Oh. This is making me have so many realizations.
You can't afford it.
I love that the second that you do the Arcane Trickster path, Woldiff is like, oh yeah, we're doing this. Didn't you know, mortal? We're everywhere.
Well, Eli, it's not that I can't, because I can. It's just, I don't know.
I love the music that starts playing when you're doing it too, because it's like, it's like the tricksy, like sneak thief music. I'm gonna make like a chaotic neutral character at some point that's just like a tricksy man. Like that's his whole thing.
Oh, I have a question.
What is question?
Is Monday still looking unlikely?
Yeah. I put in the name of the stream, but I'm very unlikely to even stream on Monday.
Yeah, I saw.
I have a final due Tuesday. And then I have 2 finals on Wednesday. Wait. I need to. I was like, wait a minute. I was about to leave without looting everything. Can't have that.
Is that treasure?
Needs to take a 16-hour nap on that Monday.
Oh my.
I should have taken a nap earlier, but I didn't.
I told you to.
No, you didn't.
Oh, that means it didn't send. Ugh.
I told him
Send
I
the
would.
message now.
I mean, I could send a message now, just like, take a nap. Do it. Take a nap.
And I'll be like, no, fuck you. No, I told him, I was like, I'm thinking about sleeping, and normally when I say that, he's like, you should do it.
Yeah, I thought I had
That's
sent
okay.
the message that said, yes, do it. But apparently I didn't.
I'm very concerned by the fact that he never is like, do you have anything you should be doing? And is instead just like, go eat.
Well, because generally you're saying, I need a nap, and it means, like... It means that, like, your mental health is deteriorating. You need to do that now.
Oh, trust me, the mental health has been deteriorated.
I
Why do
know.
you think she's confiding in you instead of just doing it herself? She wants you to fix the problem, allegedly.
No.
No, because she'd say
Okay.
she wants me to fix the problem. If that was the case.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, fix it, please. Thank you. No, I basically...
I annoyed her earlier because I made her tell me about a problem that I couldn't fix.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Maybe if you gave her a small stimulus of $13 billion, you'd be better off.
If I had $13 billion, I would buy myself so many things. I would buy Tomo so many things, and he'd be like, Addie, you need to stop buying me so many things.
$13 billion lottery spin.
He'd be like, Addie, please.
Oh, it's worth it.
Right, it's so worth it. I spent like $40 on his Christmas gift, and he's very concerned about that.
I mean, if you have $40 to spend on a Christmas gift, then by all means do what you want with your money. If you
And
don't
it's
have
like-
that money, though, then, you know, that's a concern.
And then it's like, but it's like, you wouldn't want me to get it for a ton cheaper because of what it is, which I can't say what it is because, you know, Tomo's in the room with us.
I don't see Tomo in the room with me.
I'm everywhere.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? He's in your
If you
wall.
want, you can send me a picture of it.
How do I know you're not gonna tattle?
She's not worried about you
Let me go
intentionally
unfriend
tattling.
Tomo on Discord real quick.
Such devastation. This was not. She's not worried about you intentionally tattling. She's
Or just blabbing randomly. You're
She's
not gonna
worried
be
about
streaming
you
anytime soon.
accidentally. Like, I'll be streaming
Yeah.
before Christmas. That's for sure, though.
Dude, I'm gonna forget about that gift tomorrow.
She claims
Real.
to have already told me about it, but I
No,
do not.
okay. No, Tomo, I didn't tell you about it. You told me about it. I made mental note and I got it.
Okay, I don't remember. So
Here, Eli, hold on. There's Eli.
Hooray.
I just gotta find a screenshot. You gotta give me a second. Oh, I don't
Take
have
your
the.
time, take your time.
I don't have the gift screenshotted. I have the price screenshotted because Tomo thought I was lying about the price.
I was worried that
Shocked
she
you
had
spent
spent.
40 buckaroos.
Yeah, I was worried that she had spent like $70 on me, and I was like, please do not.
The thing is, by the time that had been mentioned, I had already bought it. So what was I gonna do? Unbuy it? No. You're getting your fucking gift. Where is it? Where is? Oh, right there. Just for Eli.
You know what? No, she's gonna be a healer.
What?
Where?
Huh?
He's called. I love the name of his subclass of rogue. Eldritch Scoundrel.
There you go, Eli.
Well, let me go check that.
Yeah, so okay. So here's a
Yeah,
little
Maddie, that's crazy. You need to go charge your phone.
It's literally plugged in.
so a little Pathfinder information. Basically Pathfinder uses the D&D 3.5 edition classes, and they use epic classes. Arcane Trickster, which became a rogue subclass in D&D 5e, was a epic class, which was a combination of a rogue and a wizard. But in you want me to do the Kermit voice? I see. I'll finish explaining it in the Kermit the Frog voice.
Okay, who redeemed that? Who
but
do I have to throw hands?
basically,
No, ew.
basically,
Tomo, please.
I have to do it. It's legally required, and it's a 5-minute redeem. That's the funniest thing.
$5,000.
Yeah, that's 5,000 points for a 5-minute redeem. But basically,
I'm actually gonna end it all.
do not. But basically, Eldritch Scoundrel is the is Arcane Trickster from 5e in Pathfinder. Then you can become an Arcane Trickster at a higher level, and they're just better at it. So the worst part is that would work because I can, in fact, do the voice while reading.
I'm gonna fucking scream.
I'm sorry. This was not my intention. I had no
I
control.
solely derive amusement from other people's infuriation.
I'm actually gonna end
Do
it
not
all.
sell the cat or the bomb. Why did I sell that? I want the torches. Do not. It's only a 5-minute redeem.
5 minutes too many. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not gonna walk into traffic.
Do not.
I'm not. I just said I'm definitely not gonna do that.
Do not.
I'm not gonna do
She's
that.
truthing. She's truthing right
Do
now.
not.
I am truthing so hard.
Do not. I just accidentally sold my lockpicks. Fuck.
Idiot. That's
Yes,
that's what you get for making me suffer through this.
Guess
hell.
I'm gonna have to do it for an extra minute.
No!
I need to get the lockpicks back. Those are actually important.
That has nothing to do with this Kermit voice hell.
When you made a piece of it. You would not believe your eyes. 10,000 fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep.
You know what? I'm actually gonna shut my mouth because I'm not giving him that idea.
The fact that you would not believe your eyes. You 10,000 fireflies.
Tomo, I'm calling Mom.
I don't have a fake Trump impression.
I'm calling
Have you
Mom.
been? Are you telling me that I have not been spending real money to have Tomo speak in this voice? Where the hell did my $5,000 go?
I do not know,
Guys,
honestly.
Gulp.
Gold?
Gulp.
Yo.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I like how I'm threatening to call my mom on him, and he's just like, your threats of your mother mean nothing to me.
You'll call your mom and you'll be like, hey,
Look, Tomo will just receive a call from your mom, and then he'll talk back in the Kermit voice. That's all that's gonna happen.
Joke's on you. Tomo doesn't know my mom's number.
I think your mom
Okay,
would
does your
willingly
mom
give
know
it
his
to me.
number?
That's it. You're not meeting my mom.
You can fight her over that. She will fight you over that.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Her,
She'd be like,
her mother apparently really likes me.
Wholesome. That's
Well-
not wholesome.
It's really easy to do. It's basically don't treat me like shit.
Wow. Once again, I'm telling you, this is normal.
Yeah, you know though what I've been through before.
I do, but this is normal.
I
Only
know.
speaking as normally as possible.
I know. Tom was like trying to be serious about this, but he's also still in the Kermit voice.
I
and
have 2 minutes.
I'm not taking this seriously. He's like, I have 2 minutes left of this bullshit.
Yeah, you have any idea how much bullshit I've had to go through your end? Justly deserved.
I'm gonna scream.
You're free to do that if you wish.
No, Tomo would.
You would not believe your eyes.
I'm gonna. Tomo,
I'm gonna sneeze.
I'm not blessing you.
Can you see it in the voice?
Starts dying. The voice ended just now, actually.
Amazing.
Damn. Alright.
Finally, some peace and fucking quiet.
See,
I'm
I'm
gonna actually head to bed now.
Oh, okay.
Kinda eepy. I'm kinda.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have a good night.
Bye.
Ugh.
I swear, I'm never sitting through another 5 minutes of that fucking voice. Never again.
I hate to tell you this, but he just got redeemed again.
No. Be on your girlfriend.
I cannot.
Just stay silent until the time is up.
You know I can't do that. It's for the economy.
No.
I-
Fuck the economy.
You.
No, I have a question.
What is question?
You like me, right?
Yeah.
Then shut up.
I cannot.
I'm gonna cry.
Do not.
Cry.
Do not.
Inconsolable.
Do not.
You're not helping.
I don't know what to tell you, but do not.
But like this. Why?
I don't know. People like this
Whoever-
apparently.
Whoever redeemed the Kermit voice, I'm throwing hands.
I don't know what to tell you.
I just realized something.
I don't know what to tell you.
No, that's fine. You keep doing your voice. I'll survive.
She's being mean to me.
I just said to keep doing the voice and then I'll survive.
She's being mean to me.
What am I doing? How am I being mean to you?
She's being mean to me.
Oh, that makes me need to sneeze.
I'm not blessing you.
Also,
No!
you know who did the voice. You know it.
It was July, wasn't it?
Who the fuck else would it be?
Okay.
You can see it in the chat.
I'm not watching the chat right now. I'm busy doing something else.
I'm meeting the fieflings.
I'm having a struggle. Actually, you know what?
You would not believe your eyes. 10 billion fireflies lit up the world and I fell asleep.
God damn it. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
You'll feel the ocean there. Everywhere.
I'm walking into oncoming traffic.
Do not.
You can't stop me.
I'll be sad.
Okay, you'll live.
No.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
Yeah. When does the voice end?
Alright, 2 minutes.
Could you please have... Eli, I'm fucking... me for real. Maybe now's the perfect time to have the chat I want to have, just because then I get the goofy voice while I have to have the chat.
I don't know.
But at the same time, no. I'm not making myself listen to it more. Yeah. Is it done yet?
No.
Why? How much longer?
Alright, give me a second to check. Now it's done.
Finally, thank God.
And the trader's Melrune.
I'm so glad it's over. War is over. Thank everything that hell is over.
Why doesn't anyone here believe it?
Oh, I have to go someplace else first, don't I? I know who it is, but I cannot do it yet. Do you think I can do it in 7 minutes? Let's see.
Let's see what we can do. Last time on.
What are you eyeing?
Question.
What is question?
What do I have to do to get you to let me walk into traffic?
No.
There's gotta be something.
No.
Okay, I proceed to scream into pillow then. I like that you're unfazed by your girlfriend screaming into a pillow. Not even worried about what she's screaming about.
Well, I knew if you wanted me to know, you'd tell me.
He hates me, I can't believe it.
It's called trusting your partner.
Well, I will tell you, just not during stream.
Fair.
So. Well, actually, I don't even know if I can tell you after stream just because you're busy.
You can always DM it to me, as you know.
I know.
I have to help someone set up a Minecraft server after stream.
I hate it here. I'm gonna lay here sad.
Don't.
Doing it.
That's it.
What? What do you mean that's it?
I'm saving the game.
Oh.
Because I couldn't finish what I was about to start. I don't like starting things I can't finish it during the stream. So I'm gonna start finding someone to raid.
I think Michi's still alive. You wanna raid her? But you raid whoever you want.
Last time on.
All these abilities stink. And
Oh.
Like 10
Oh.
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 Oh. Oh. Whoop.
A humbug.
I can't believe someone just called Michi fun-sized.
That's funny.
Last time on